Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Rad Up All Night. We are post Valentine's Day, gang, and I figured tonight we're going to go through ScreamFactory sale while it's still going on. I haven't purchased anything yet. I probably will. I did look at it briefly, and there's a couple things that I thought I had that I don't. So I've got to go back and probably pick some of that up. But while I was looking at it, I saw there was a lot of titles that I could recommend, a lot of titles that I've recently talked about on some videos that if you guys maybe hadn't seen, I could recommend them to you guys now if you want to cap this weekend off with one final purchase from the ScreamFactory sale. We can do it together. I will see who's in the house, but I apologize for being a little bit late here. It is windy AF out there right now. And I hope I don't get kicked off of here. If this starts to stutter or anything like that, just let me know. And I just want to make sure that I'm not kicking in and out or you can't hear me or whatever. We're going to see what we can do tonight and hopefully not get kicked off this thing. So let's see who is in the house now. Retro Ryan, what's up, man? Hey, broski, how are you doing? Let's go. LA Jewel, what's up, dude? Hey man, you should be getting your package from me this week. So I shipped it out last week, so it should be coming to you any day now. Goritaiga, what's up, man? How are you doing tonight? No, thankfully I did not. Yeah, it was weather related. I don't know how everybody else is doing where they are, but it's windy here. It snowed this weekend. It rained, and I don't think it's snowing. I just know it's super windy out right now. He already grabbed a few things. Awesome, man. I kind of filled my cart at one point, but I didn't pull the trigger on it. What's up, Magic Hands? How are you? Ninja Turtle, what's going on, man? Thanks for being here. Tape Rod Video, what's up, dude? Astro Juicy joining us over on the Twitch. What's up, man? Greg Bauer, what's going on, my dude? Kino just did an announcement, Holy Grail of the Juggler with James Brolin. Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever seen that movie. I've heard about it, but that's cool, man, because I have not bought much from Kino at all. I feel like a lot of the stuff they're putting out are just upgrades from stuff I already have, and I'm just not at that point to upgrade everything. So I haven't bought a lot from Kino in a while. The only thing I got Summer Rental. I got Summer Rental just because I didn't own that except for DVD. So I did pick up that. I love that movie. So that's the only thing I've gotten from Kino in a real long time. Ayo, what's going on? Kill that like button for the Rad Dude. Thank you, Mel. Go check out Mel, 1/3 of the Rad Pack over at My Killer Podcast. Go check her out. B Maga in the house. What's going on, man? Chris, what's up? LA Jewel says he picked up Bad Moon, Dr. Gill's Jennifer 8, Poughkeepsie Tapes, Lake Placid Candyman. Wow, you got a lot of stuff, man. Awesome, dude. Very, very cool. A lot of good picks right there, man. Let me see. You grab 3 ones. Great pick, man. Great pick. What up, Davey? Too many IFC releases. I can see that. Fachi, go check out Fachi Cinema. What is going on, man? I'm meaning to get back to you, dude. Hit me up again tomorrow. I'm sorry. I suck not getting back to people. Hit me up tomorrow there, broski. Go check out Fachi over at Fachi Cinema. I just ordered my Bloody Valentines Steelbook. Now I'm late, but it's all good, man. It's all good. My Bloody Valentine is a great movie. Night of the Juggler is huge. Yeah, I'll probably check it because, like I said, I don't own it. So definitely going to probably hit that up. Let me see. I'm trying to scroll through here so we can get this. What up? Down is up. Hey, Garrett, what's up, bro? I'm having a pretty good weekend. Low key. I'm trying to think. I didn't have to work. What did I do yesterday? It snowed all day, so I didn't do much. Oh, you know what I did yesterday is I binge watched Cobra Kai. I did that yesterday. So I watched that whole finale, which was, it was a great finale. It was a good way to kind of end things. It was sad to see it go. I'm just really concerned about this movie because it almost seems like it's almost like gonna pretend Cobra Kai doesn't exist. And I hope that isn't the case because Cobra Kai is very canon to the other movies. So to have this one pretend it's not a thing, I don't know. I was kind of hoping for maybe some kind of cameo that would have let us into the movie, but it didn't work out that way. So I'm a little concerned with this new movie, to be quite honest with you. What up, Antonis? How are you? John Doe Juggalo. Go check out Jeff over at John Doe Juggalo. What's going on, man? He's been pumping out vids over there. Go check him out. Let me see. I'm just going to try to see if anybody else. Jesse Moore's in house. The only sale I could benefit from Candyman on 4K, and that's because, oh, interesting. You know what? I don't know if I have Candyman on 4K, or I might. I know I definitely have the Blu-ray from ScreamFactory. I'm not sure if I upgraded it. What up, rabbits? Thanks for being here. I am doing well. How are you? Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, man, it was crazy with that. You did you? Yeah, I agree. I do have it coming from Arrow. By the way, if you go on Arrow's website, use code RAD to get 10% off your order. So do that. But yeah, cruising's coming my way. It's cruising my way, but you're right. It's not for everybody. Definitely not. All right. So what we're going to do tonight is we are going to talk about ScreamFactory. We're going to talk about this sale. I feel like I'm crooked. Am I crooked? Let's check. Let's check here. Try to straighten out a little bit here. That's better. That's better. All right. We're going to talk about the ScreamFactory sale a little bit. We're going to go through it together. If I won't be able to see the chat while I'm doing that, but I'll get back to you guys as I'm kind of talking about these different things we got on the sale. LA Jewel says, what mic do I use? Does it sound good? I always feel like it sounds okay, but I feel like there's a lot of people that sound better than me. It's a cool looking mic. You actually can't even see it on screen right now, but hold on. So as you can see, it's white and it's got that like glowing. It's a HyperX. I used this one on my other setup. So I have the same one in black, and I used to use it in my other studio area. And when I built this one, I did it all in white because I get everything in white over here. So I like it, but I mean, there's a lot of things it can't do that other mics can. Like, I don't think I can really mess with my voice tone. Like, if I wanted to go deeper or anything like I don't think I can mess with any of that unless I just don't know how to do it. But as long as you guys think I sound okay, that's really all that matters. Oh, it's got a clear sound. Cool, man. I appreciate that. What did I eat tonight? I don't know. What did I eat tonight? Dude, I don't know. I just got done working out like probably like 15 minutes ago. And then I made sure everything was good here because of the wind. I haven't had a chance to have any post-workout food yet. So I'll have to do that when I get done with you guys. I do have to work in the morning, so I don't have it off. But I will get to the ScreamFactory. We'll look at it together. Please just keep posting in the chat. Share this out. I haven't had a chance to share this out on Instagram to tell people I was live or anything like that. So if you guys have social media, just if you want to throw that link around, let people know that we are live here tonight, because I didn't have a chance to do it because I was rushing to get on here as I start to pull up this ScreamFactory thing here, and we'll do it together. All right, hold on. Screen share. All right. Now, I don't like ScreamFactory's website. I say that all the times. Like, this isn't the sale. So I've got to go back to here. I've got to click this. The love is in the scare sale. All right. Let's take a look here. All right. Get him a body bag. $10.99 for body bags. Guys, if you don't own body bags, you got to get it. Body bags is fan-freaking-tastic. I actually look at it. I have it right here on VHS. I do have it on Blu-ray too. But I have this sitting here on VHS because I'm working on a video, and that was something I had over here. So Mouth of Madness, great movie. All these are all right. Phantoms, I'm not the biggest fan of Phantoms. Village of the Damned, I like RoboCop 2. Memoirs of a Visible Man is really good if you guys haven't seen that one. Species, it's okay. I think it's good, but the effects are very a sign of the times. I remember when I saw Species for the first time, I think it was in theaters, actually. I ended up seeing that, and I remember thinking I was so cool back in the day with my friends going to see Species in the theaters or something like that. Maybe it was a drive-in or something. I don't remember, but I remember seeing that somewhere when I was a little kid. Candyman, $19.99 is a good price for the 4K. Species 2, Craft. All right, I'm going to go some deep cuts here. Obviously, dude, $89.99 for the Friday 13th collection is a steal. So if you don't have that, I would say jump all over it. Even if you're like, what about a 4K? I don't care, man. This is a great, great set for $90. Think about that, $90. And I'm trying to get that full moon coffin set for subspecies, and it was like on sale on their Valentine's sale for like 150. So go figure. Demon Knight killer. I saw this in the theater as well. That was like one of the first R-rated movies I think I saw in the theater. Was one of them was Demon Knight. Species as well. Serial Mom's a good one. $13.99. You can't go wrong with that. Let's take a look. Got that Dawn of the Dead remake, $21.99. I heard it actually looks pretty good. I do not have it. Poison Ivy collection is money. If you guys, I almost feel like I should do a video on the Poison Ivy collection. I talk about it. If you guys go check out my Rad Dudes episode with Cody over at Dude Who Loves Movies, we do one on like erotic thrillers of the 90s. We talk about the Poison Ivy movies, but I haven't done nothing standalone. But those were staples in a teenage Rad's life. Basically, I was a huge Alyssa Milano fan. Big crush on Alyssa Milano back in the day. Between that and Embrace the Vampire, Fear, love Alyssa Milano. Ginger Snaps, very good. Session 9, very good movie. That Darkman Steelbook is pretty sick looking. I mean, if you don't care about 4K, you can snag Vampires pretty cheap. Crush $9.99. I mean, that's a must. If you guys don't have that. People Under the Stairs. I mean, the 4K isn't that great of an upgrade, so that Blu-ray for that price is really good. Exorcist 4K. I mean, look at this. $69.99 for these shit Halloweens. Extra $20, you get all the Fridays. Look at that. That's insanity. That's insanity. Death Becomes Her, very good for that price. Steal. Let's take a look. Dark Angel, great one. And it's the 4K. It's pretty cheap. 13 Ghosts is fun as hell. I mean, you can get Candyman on Blue for $8.99. I mean, if you don't care about the 4K. Silent Hill is one I have to rewatch. I have that edition right there, but literally, like, I feel like I'm the only person on earth that didn't like Silent Hill. So part of me feels like I need to give it a rewatch because everybody tells me I'm nuts. And look at this. The Night of the Demons is $119 for 3 movies. What, dude? What? Fire in the Sky, good one. I'd recommend. Orphan, it's a good movie. I love Orphan. But, I mean, you can get the Blu-ray. That's a Blu-ray, guys. Look at Blu-ray. You can get the Blu-ray not from ScreamFactory for like $5. So I don't think it's worth that. Dr. Monroe actually surprised me. I'd never seen this movie up until I bought this release, and I actually thought it was pretty damn cool. You get some Steelbook action. All right, I talk about this one. I'm going to talk about this one again on a video that I'm working on right now. I just talked about this one. If you guys haven't gone back and watched my video about werewolf movies, I rank my favorite werewolf movies of all time. Bad Moon is in the top 10. Where It Falls, you're going to have to go check it out. But, man, Bad Moon is fucking badass. If you guys haven't seen it, that is a slept-on werewolf movie, to be honest. It's a 90s flick. Great effects in it. I love Bad Moon. So I would say $10.99, you got to scoop that. Brain Scan is like one of my favorite, if not my favorite, horror movie of the 90s. If you don't have it, snag that, $16.99. That could be one that's coming to a 4K, maybe. That's what makes me nervous about some of these collector's editions and stuff. Like, a part of me feels like they're just getting rid of these because there's a 4K coming. Brain Scan, I would love a 4K of. Now, a part of me kind of hopes that ScreamFactory doesn't do the 4K, just because I would love a nice edition, like from Arrow or something, a nice big box. Like, I just want a nice Brain Scan edition with like a real cool box and, you know, all these extra goodies inside. I mean, I have things like the CD and all this other fun stuff they could add in here and some cool shit. Let me just go back to the chat quick to make sure I'm not kicking out. All right, I'm still good. Okay, let me just make sure. All right, because like I said, guys, I can't see the chat while I'm looking at this, so I'll look over to make sure that I'm good. Oh, guys, Slither. So we just talked about Slither on who was I talking about? It was the Rad Pack episode. We talk about body horror. So if you're not subscribed to the Rad Pack, speaking of that, I'll put that thing up. And Mel, if you're still in here, feel free to share the Rad Pack link if you guys want to go subscribe to our podcast. That's the YouTube channel. And you can find us on all audio platforms as well. But we just do an episode. We just did an episode about body horror because all of us are big fans of it. And we do mention Slither. And you guys can check out our thoughts on that. The Sleepwalkers is a lot of people. I like Sleepwalkers. I know it's not for everybody, but I really do like Sleepwalkers a lot. It's, I mean, $16.99. I guess that's okay of a price. Dr. Giggle, $17.99. I would probably get this if you guys don't have it because this was, I think, an exclusive at one point, wasn't it? A store exclusive, maybe. Nightbreed 4K, $23.99. It's a good price. Tales from the Dark Side, great movie, $21.99. Good price. Poughkeepsie Tapes, $11.99. That's good. Poughkeepsie Tapes is one I wouldn't mind doing a video on either. That was a very lost movie for a long time. That had a lot of lore behind it before this edition came out. This is the first time you could ever get this on physical media. And I remember I had bootleg of this thing for so long, and I thought I was so cool because like nobody could get their hands on it. But yeah, it's a pretty wild movie. Dracula Dead and Loving It is actually a pretty funny flick. Look at how shitty this artwork is with dog soldiers. Holy shit, that looks terrible. Wow. That looks awful. Sorry to the artist out there. Bad. Oh man, Dark Angel, $7.99 for the Blu-ray. Guys, if you don't have Dark Angel, I would snag that for $7.99 if you don't care about 4K. I mean, that's a cool ass movie. It's cheap as hell. You get the Munchies collection. Do I have the Munchies collection? Hold on. I might not. I have the Munchies and Munchie like on DVD. I don't know if I have it on Blu-ray. Let me add this to cart just to make sure. No! I scrolled all the way up. All right, here's another one, guys. Strays. Strays is another movie that I talk about. If you guys want to check out, I do an animal attacks video, wild animal attacks movies. Movies that people don't usually talk about, a lot of overlooked ones. Strays was one. Strays is a fun ass movie from the 90s that I think you guys are going to really like. Basically, this family gets tormented by a bunch of stray cats. And I think it's pretty cool. Cats are freaky, man. So $11.99, I recommend Strays to you guys. Cyboman, one moment. I was never a fan of Ghost Ship either. That was another one that I never really was a big fan of. People like it. I didn't. I really don't understand why people liked it. I thought it was pretty cheesy. It was like a weird time in horror around that time. I'm also not the biggest Behind the Mask fan either. It's okay. It's all right, but not the biggest fan of that one. Now, Whispers in the Dark, I don't think I've seen this. I don't own it. I don't think. The Rec Collection, $31.99. I do think I have that, though. Yeah, I've got to have that because I have all the collector's editions and stuff. So I've got to have that. Another movie I talk about in my wild, unknown animal attacks movies, Man's Best Friend. This movie is awesome. I'm looking right now at my... I'm going to be talking about this movie again on another video that I'm working on. This is a freaking badass movie. $15.99. You guys got to get it. This is a real cool one. Lance Hendrickson's in this. I highly recommend it. $12.99 Exorcist 3. I mean, I would buy that unless you need the 4K, but $12.99, great price. The Guardian is going to be on a video I'm working on right now too. So $11.99 Guardian. I'm going to give you guys a look behind the curtain, but I will be talking about the Guardian this week or next week on the channel. So I'm working on this video right now. That movie's in there, and it's worth $11.99 for sure. Single White Female is an awesome movie, by the way. I talk about that on that Rad Dudes episode, talking about 90s erotic thrillers. We talk about Single White Female. And I'm a huge fan of Jennifer Jason Leigh, so highly recommend that one. All right. Creepshow 3, 79. Still too expensive. A Creepshow 3. 17.99 is way too expensive. A Creepshow 3. Movie's terrible. You see. House on Haunted Hill is a great one. I love that movie. Ambulance is pretty cool, pretty fun movie. I think The Gate 2 is actually really underrated. If you guys want to check out something bonkers, Gate 2, I would recommend. It's really the only way to get it on physical right now is this one. There's some old DVDs, but this Blu-ray is I don't think this is going to get upgraded anytime soon. So I would jump on The Gate 2 if I were you guys. Resurrected, I talk about that on a video I did on overlooked movies from the 90s. Resurrected is a cool movie. If you guys haven't seen it. So definitely cool. Chris Sarandon's in that one. It's pretty cool. Tales from the Hood is a great movie too. $13.99. Highly recommend Tales from the Hood if you guys haven't seen that. I've never seen Jill Rips, so I don't know. Is that worth picking up? Man, you know what? I don't have Jennifer 8 either. I don't even know if I've ever seen it, to be quite honest with you. I'm looking at my stuff right now. I don't think I own this. Let me know if Jennifer 8's good. $21.99. But I did not buy this. And I probably should because I have all the Blu-ray collector's editions and I do not have this one because I know this is a little more current. So let me pop this in my cart for 21 and we'll go back. All right. If I do this, it's going to throw me back to the top. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, let's keep going. Tales in the Dark Side, $14.99. What was the other one though? Oh, it must have been the 4K. Misery, obviously, great movie. $12.99. I mean, Dawn of the Dead, $12.99. Misery, all these $12.99. If you guys do not care about upgrading to 4Ks, you guys, these are steals of prices right here. No slip covers, but like I said, it's one of those things where for me, it's like they either all going to have slips or they all don't have to have slips. I just think that either or is where they look best on the shelf. I want Dracula 2000. I've been holding off on getting this one because I didn't want to pay a lot for it. But I do have a weird fondness of this movie. It's almost taking like the Scream type style and making it more of like a Universal Monsters with Dracula and stuff. And Wes Craven did it. So it is interesting. It's almost like you take this and Cursed and you're like, what were they doing? Were they trying to create like their own Universal Monsters movies inside this Wes Craven, filmography? It's not great, but I did see this in theaters and I always thought it was kind of fun. So I'm going to add Dracula 2000 to my cart because this has been on my Amazon cart for literally like years, maybe like since it came out, like probably 2 years ago. And I haven't pulled the trigger because I just couldn't justify the price because I do have it on DVD, but I think now I might snag it. Psycho 4, 100% worth it if you guys don't have this movie. Raising Cane's a good movie. Stranger Calls Back is not as good as the first one, but it's pretty good. Thinner's awesome. I don't have this edition. The only Thinner I have is the one from holy shit, what was the company? It's right here. I've got that limited slip cover for it and stuff. I don't know. Whatever the company is that went out of business. It's got a very limited slip cover and it was very sought after for a long time. I do have that on Blu-ray, so that's why I didn't pick this one up. But man, I love that poster art a lot. It's like so 90s. Thinner. Pet Cemetery 2. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Great. I like the artwork here. I know a lot of people didn't like it. I kind of think that's cool. It reminds me of the Pet Cemetery book with that cat. You know what? I need this. This was expensive and I never picked it up because it was like a exclusive. See, it's limited. And I wasn't going to pay $30 for it, but I'll pay $17.99. Jesse the Body? Come on now. Bless the Child. Like, ooh, Kim Basinger, though. I love Kim Basinger. Let's see. I've got to have this. I've got to have this movie. But if I do, it's only on DVD. Let me put this in my cart. I mean, Kim Basinger is money. I don't have this. I do have Lost Souls on DVD, but I don't have it on Blu-ray. I don't remember if I liked it or not. I don't remember much about it. Um, this bundle is 79. I mean, that's a big difference from 145. Unborn. Do I have this on? I've got to have this on Blu-ray. Let me just add it to my cart just in case. I know I have it on DVD, but I think I have the Blu-ray of it. And you get this. So I don't have Sawbones. I don't even know if this is good, but what? Free gift. Animal got it. Ejected got it. Contracted got it. I don't know if I have hashtag horror. RXmas? What is this? Revenge of the Cheerleaders. I don't have that either. All right, I'm going to take Revenge of the Cheerleaders. Let me know in the chat. Is hashtag horror good? Okay. So it's a free gift. That's cool. Sawbones. Did I already add this to the cart? Okay. I know nothing about Sawbones except this is a huge ripoff of Dr. Giggles, and it kind of makes me giggle. So I might have to snag it. That might be a fun video to do. Dr. Giggles versus Sawbones. I never liked Brotherhood of the Wolf. Valentine's cool. All right, so I guess that's our thing here. So let me look at new releases really quick. I'm still torn on this whole Night of the Creeps thing here. All right. Now, I got Ghost of Mars. I like Sorority House Massacre, but I don't know if I need this in 4K. I mean, I got the Blu-ray. Might be one of the only people that like Sorority House Massacre. I think I've explained why on a chat before. What did I talked about this on something, but I always found this funny. My friend Keith and I rented this when we were younger, and there's something about this where this I'm trying to think if it's the right one. This dude is like in a mental asylum, and let me see. So I think this is the one. So this guy gets out. It's very similar to like Halloween. He was in like the mental asylum, and he escapes, and then he's hunting down this chick, and he's killing people. It's like a slasher. And I can remember the big thing at the end was when he's calling her name or whatever, and she's like, he's trying to get me, and his sorority girls are like, no, it's not you. He's saying Jill or whatever the name was, and she goes, I am Jill. And they're like, no, your name's Heather. She's like, no, that's my middle name. And they're like, oh, and I'm thinking to myself, what the hell is going on here? Like, no explanation why she's just using her middle name going forward. Is it because of this dude? I don't know, but I always kind of found that funny. I'm curious to see the quality between the Blu-ray and the 4K. I don't see it being much better, but if it's a night and day difference, I will probably upgrade that one. It's sad to say I do own that movie way more times than I probably should. But this Night of the Creeps one, like, I want that figure. I mean, I do, but I don't. Like, I do, but like, I've already got 2 Tom Atkins figures. And it's just some new clothes. Do I really need this? I don't know. I don't know. What are they going to do next? They're going to do the Fog Tom Atkins figure? Should I have to get that? I love Night of the Creeps, but I just don't know if the 4K is going to be worth the upgrade for me. Like, I love this movie. I love the poster art here. I just don't know if there's enough meat on the bone here. 4K restoration in negative. New audio commentary. New. Disc 3. New Breed of Terror. Films of Decker. The films of Fred Decker, career retrospective. I do like that. Ooh, this is a tough one, guys. It's like I want the figure, I want the movie, but I don't need either of them. That's the thing. I don't need either of them. It looks like the figures are by themselves are all gone. What, Communion's not on sale? You gotta get Communion. Gotta get Communion. Um, yeah, so none of these are on sale, but I don't know if there's anything I need. I think I have all these. Dead Space, Twice Dead, I got all that. I will probably buy Humanoids from the Deep. This movie's awesome, by the way. I do own the Blu-ray of this, so but the Blu-ray honestly came out in like 2012 or something like that. So it's long overdue for an upgrade. So that's why I'm thinking about probably picking that one up. That was like the infancy of Blu-ray back then. So yeah, so I got some stuff in my cart right now. What do I got? I've got Sawbones, Revenge of the Cheerleaders, Unborn, Bless the Child, Abraxas, Abaraxis, Dracula 2000, Jennifer 8, Munchies. Am I going to buy any of these? I don't know. I have to go and make sure I don't have any of these still. I might have Unborn, but I'll keep them in that cart. But let me know, guys, what you guys are doing. I'll come back to the chat now. Let me know what you guys are doing over there. We got a big crowd in here, so I appreciate everybody who is stopping in. Hit that like button. It really helps the stream out. Like I said, I wasn't able to promote this tonight before I went on. So anybody that shared it out, I appreciate that. Appreciate you all for being here. I'm going to go back to the chat. Holy Travis the Moonstar is here. This is sick, dude. Thanks for being here, man. What up, Captain? Go check out Captain Horror, my boy. There were 3 Atkins figures available last night. Missed out on Atkins. If you love the movie, because I'm not sold on 4K yet. I don't. A part of me feels like sometimes I watch it, and I don't feel like it is the best quality of the movie. So that's why I just it may sound good in theory, but if there is a difference, a lot of times it's not that big. A lot of times I'll watch a 4K and be like, it's a little too dark. I'll go back to the Blu-ray where I feel like it looks a little better. So I'm really just not sold on the format completely. If they came out together, like, hey, I have a choice, the Blu-ray or the 4K, then I'll probably say I'll get the 4K. There'll probably be a Blu-ray inside for whatever. But for me to dish out another $40, $30, I'm not at that point anymore. I just don't care enough. There's not enough meat. If there was special features off the bone, new art, like new packaging, and I'm not even talking about new artwork. I'm talking about like a whole new package, like something from Umbrella or something. I may consider it more, just because I feel like these ScreamFactory ones. The same thing with Kino. The same thing with Criterion. Even Arrow. Sometimes it's like these upgrades are exactly what I have, except just 4K. Like, Criterion, it's like I'm not upgrading any of my shit from them. They give you the same artwork. You can't even tell the two apart. And with ScreamFactory, the same thing. Like, it's the exact same disc, same kind of slip cover, just a different artwork. It's just not enough meat for me to upgrade these things. If I didn't own it, it'd be a different story. If I only had it, on physical media. Hold on one second, guys. If I only had it on DVD, that'd be a different story. But I have it on Blu-ray from the same company. But I don't know. I'm not at that point anymore to upgrade everything. All right, let's see what you guys are saying over there. Yeah, Olive Films was the thinner one. Thank you, man. Let me see who's in the house, guys. I'm scrolling way up, so I'm sorry. I may have to skip a few people, but let me just see what you guys are saying. I talked about it. I'm not as hyped as most people on that movie. I thought it was cool for the time. I thought it was different, but after a one-time watch, I never really went back to it. Yeah, the Gate double pack from Viavision is pretty cool for sure. Hell yeah, you got some money ones right there. What up, trucker? Skyline, really? I feel like I remember when that came out, and it just doesn't seem like my cup of tea. I've never seen it, so I can't say it sucks, but it just didn't. It wasn't something I thought I would like. I mean, it's gonna be better than my DVD for sure. Hell yeah, man. What up? What up, Brian? Go check out Brian Goes Blue and Coco too. Um, oh, they had a better sale before, huh? That doesn't make me want to buy these things. Um, Hashtag horror is crap. I do trust Brian. Go check out Brian again. I trust his Sawbones. Let me see. Nah. I didn't like Brotherhood of the Wolf. Picky guys. I'm very picky on what I like. It's just not. That just wasn't my jam. Um, they did a show on what? Sawbones. Cool, man. I appreciate that. Like I said, most of them I have. Obviously, I know most of the movies that are on there. Um, I did throw a bunch in my cart of ones I either haven't seen or don't think I have. I could have some of those, but I have to just go look at my Screen Factory's shelf just to make sure before I press buy. I mean, for sure, if you don't have the movie, I mean, it's a no brainer. The movie's great. Um, it's tough. I love Night of the Creeps. I don't know. I don't know how much better it's gonna look for the money. Let me see. I'm sure Valentine is probably one that's gonna come out. I'm just surprised if it is scheduled for a 4K. It didn't come out this month. I mean, I do like NECA figures. I do like those obscure NECA figures. The only thing that's swaying me is it's like I own every exclusive NECA Screen Factory figure they've done. So it's like, do I just miss out on that one? You know? I don't know. Now part of me feels like I should just buy the freaking bundle. But I don't need all that other shit, you know? Let me know if anybody out there doesn't want to buy the bundle. They don't want all the stuff. If you guys want the posters and that extra slipcover, I'd be happy to sell it to take some money off of the price of that thing. You know, it's funny. I have a slug figure um, from back in the day. Yeah, I mean, of course. I think it's a pretty sick figure. Now you tell me to order it again. Oh, uh, I just already talked about this one. Yo, I haven't watched the new Ghost of Mars yet. I mean, I've seen it. I saw it when it first came out years and years ago, but I've only had it on DVD, and I didn't love Ghost of Mars the first time I saw this. John Carpenter is like one of my favorite directors of all time. I didn't love Ghost of Mars. I'll be honest, I've only seen it probably once, maybe twice. Um, but I feel like Scream Factory has done basically every Carpenter movie except maybe like Christine as far as the big ones. So to have Ghost of Mars sitting on my shelf, my Scream Factory shelf with all of Carpenter's movies, um, aesthetically, it's very pleasing to me. So that's that's really why I did it. Was so I can just stash it with all the other Carpenter stuff. Oh, it looks great. I'm probably gonna upgrade that one. Like I said, the Blu-ray I have from it was actually from Shout Factory. Screen Factory wasn't even alive when that movie came out on Blu-ray, so it's well overdue. What up, Austin? What? A- Alf was a free gift? I didn't even see that. Oh yeah, you did say you were going to Orbit, didn't you? I hope you had a good time there, man. I've never been. Yeah, Vinegar Syndrome next month, baby. You know where to come. Come back to the channel. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe to this channel. We do live late night buying for the Vinegar Syndrome sales. You want to be here for that. Look at that fun Bobby, dude. He's saying 4K is mid, and he's fun Bobby. Imagine that. I'm telling you, dude, it really is. That is the problems. It's like I've done this so many times from VHS to DVD, from DVD to Blu-ray, now to Blu-ray to 4K. It's just a lot. So I'm just being a little more picky now with what I'm getting. Especially like I said, I think the problem is when it's the same company putting something out that aesthetically looks very similar, and a lot of times there's not a lot of new features. They're starting to put some in now because I think they heard people complaining about that, and sales probably weren't as strong as they were before. Um, if I didn't own all these already, if I didn't play this game with ScreamFactory already, then it would be a different story. But I'm somebody that has all those original pressings of the Blu-rays with the slips and all that stuff, and from just a financial standpoint to just rebuy them all, I just got to be picky. Like I bought the Burning, there are some I did buy. Um, I didn't buy Killer Clowns because I had the Arrow one, which I like a lot. Even though I love that movie, I'm trying to think of other ones that I bought. I mean, I bought the Child's Play ones, so I upgraded those. I bought the Halloween ones. Um, I think I bought Bloody Valentine, but I don't know. I might not have. I do have some upgrades of 4K, just not everything. And I do love Creep, so that's why I'm on the fence. Let me see. I have an OLED, bro. Come on. That's why the blacks are so freaking black. Let's see. I mean, yeah, I'm not a big Criterion collector as it is, so I'm fine with whatever it is. Like, I don't need it. Um, a lot of the times, I mean, their stuff looks great. I don't think I need the little uptick. That's an interesting question, Trucker. And I don't know if Mel's still in here, but she can probably vouch for me because we're both really big Lost Boys fans. Lost Boys, I have seen so many freaking times. I could tell you every nook and cranny of that movie. And when I bought the 4K, I actually had a different experience with it because it's very different in color. The color restoration is different than what I was always used to on the Blu-ray. So that's another thing. Like, did it look better? I don't know. Like, I just felt like it looked fine. It looked good, but it just, to me, it felt like I wasn't used to it. So there's definitely a difference there. There was some scenes that were very dark, and I remember like you could barely see like Haim in the shadows. Then you put the Blu-ray on, and it's a lot clearer. So there was pros and cons to it. And I think I even did like a comparison thing when I reviewed it on my channel when it first came out. And I even talked about that. And I said, it looks great, but there is a big difference between the Blu-ray and the 4K. Now, which one do I prefer? I mean, I would say to me, probably the Blu-ray because that's just what I'm used to. But I do think maybe I've got to watch the 4K again because I only watched it once in 4K and it was just different. There was like a lot of blues in that you could see that wasn't there. Like the saturation was up or something, but there was definitely a difference between the Blu-ray and the 4K when it came to picture quality for sure. And I think sometimes we get that. Like for instance, the brand new Never Ending Story is a different color grading than the Blu-ray that I have here. Now, which one do I like best? I don't know. Like they're different. So that's where things are interesting too. It's like with the 4Ks and stuff. I don't mind watching different color grading of the movies, but I don't know which one I would prefer. I don't know which one is supposed to be there. Um, it's strange. I mean, I don't know if anybody else is finding this out, but That's why I'm so picky about just upgrading everything now. It's just to me, like that kind of stuff, like, hey, it's got a little bit better picture. I don't care. That's why when I do reviews, I'm not somebody that's going to talk about the audio, the visuals. I'm going to say it looks great, sounds great. I love the movie. Cool. Because I'm just not, it's not that important to me. It's either it looks good or it looks like shit. I mean, as far as a lot more details, there's better reviewers out there to talk about that shit. That's not me. So that's why a lot of this doesn't matter to me that much anymore. Um, it's just I just think the blacks are just very black. I'm not saying that's wrong, but I'm just saying that's probably why it feels that way. Well, I'm glad you agree with me because I feel like sometimes I'm gonna camp by myself. Skyline sequel? I haven't even seen the Skyline original. What's up, Daniel? Go check out the Cobwebs channel. My boy Daniel over there killing it. Yeah, I've not seen anything Skyline at all. Yeah, I saw that. The Zombies putting up the pre-order for Lethal Weapon Collector's Edition. Cool, but I love Lethal Weapon, but I mean, I want a box set. I'm not going to buy those individually. No way. Give me a box set. Is only dark, dude. I have a fucking great TV. It's a 4K OLED LG. I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Oh yeah, 100%. Oh, oh yeah, oh yeah. I did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that's pretty rad for sure. What up, Acres of Movies? How are you? Thanks for coming back. Appreciate that. Um, I heard this. I don't. Has it been confirmed yet that Turtles and the Turtles movies are coming out from Arrow? I heard a rumor about this. I'm trying to think where it started or where I heard it from. That would be friggin' killer. That would be really cool. And keep your eyes open, guys, because March is actually the big anniversary. It's like the what? Jesus, 90, 25, 35th anniversary. That is insane to me that we're going on 35 years for Turtles. It's wild. So wild. So if you guys like Turtles, I've already got a show lined up for March, uh, talking about the hype of TMNT in 1990 as a kid in 1990 and how huge that was. Is going to be a big, big show. If you guys liked my Batmania show, talking about Batman 89, it's basically a sequel to that show. So if you like that and showing collectibles and telling stories about the release and how it felt to be a kid at that time, you're basically getting a part two of that. But this time we're going a year ahead and talking about TMNT 1990, which in my opinion is still a fantastic movie. I think I did a list of like my 20 favorite movies of the 90s ranked, and that was number one. Turtles is my number one favorite movie from the 90s. 100%. Um Wait, did they show this? Did I miss this? I heard about it. What's up, Face the Movies? Go check out Face the Movies over on his channel. Did they announce it? Dude, I would take any creep show figure from any of those stories for sure. Heck yeah, he's doing good stuff over there. Oh, 100%. I have it's over on the shelf. I have the Pizza Box Blu-ray box set, so I'm really looking to upgrade that. If they come with part 3, I could care less. I never liked it. Um 1 and 2 is the jam. UK got Don't Talk UK got Don't Talk Torture the Duckling 4K early. Um yeah, I should be getting that anytime. Is that from Blue Underground? Is Blue Underground putting that out? Because I should be getting it anytime. Yeah, I'll be getting that in. Uh, I would love to go hang out at that layer. Go play. Oh, I love that. Regular or menthol? Just whatever you want to do, just do it, okay? The weather is windy right now. Oh, don't torture the duckling arrow release. Somebody else is doing that, aren't they? I think Blue Underground is. I'm gonna put them through workouts. I don't know. We gotta talk about it. Uh, not that I noticed. Not that I noticed. Um, 100%. The black's a black, baby. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. Um, I did get the 4K silver bullet. It looked great. So I will say that for sure. You guys are going nuts in here. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I mean, I heard this, but I don't remember what the source was. But now it seems like it's almost well known. I missed your super chat, Mike. Hold on. I must have. Oh, I missed two. Damn it. Sorry, guys. Gus, what's up, man? Thank you so much, dude. It's been 100 on the Screen Factory sale, all for the Alf DVD set. I didn't see that. I must have sold out. That is pretty sick, though, man. Thank you so much, Gus. I appreciate it. As always, Mike, what's up, dude? Thank you so much, both of you guys. I appreciate it 100%. Let's give you guys a little super chat action. What can I use for you guys tonight? Let's see. How about this one? Oh yeah, I believe. Here we go. Face the movie thanks to Shout Brother. No problem, man. I remember seeing the images for the Turtles Hour release on X a few weeks ago. I remember seeing like I don't know, maybe did they show it? I don't know. It's wild. I'm surprised nobody's put out a nice edition of this of the Resident Evil stuff. Just the studio, right? I don't, Nick. What's up, man? I don't. I do not currently. I have three VCRs standalone, old school ones. I have some that pop up. I have like a lot of the old ones, but I don't have a VCR combo. My parents have one at their house. It's black, but I've been on the hunt for a damn white one, like a mini white one, for so long. But I can't get them for a good price, or if I do, they don't work. And I want to put it right there on that little shelf where you see that Born to Be Rad pumpkin right there. I actually want to plug that in right there so I can have it playing while I'm doing a show. That's my plan, is to get a mini white one, but it's in time. In time, I'll spend the money on it. But I would like one, yeah. Um, so you're saying the images are fake? I don't. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I would think that if it was real, we'd be seeing it everywhere. And the fact that I kind of caught a little bit of it makes me think that it's not like a legit announcement yet, because that's a huge deal. I mean, freaking Ninja Turtles 1 and 2 from Arrow, that's huge. So I mean, I'm hoping it does need a good release for sure. And now's the year to do it. I mean, this is the 35th anniversary. This is the time to put this thing out. So, man, I hope that they do this for sure. But guys, let me know what you guys ended up picking up. Oh yeah, check out Adub on Instagram. He does a lot of mashup posters. TMNT with Chud. That's awesome. Okay, so people said there's rumblings, but nothing confirmed. That's what I thought. But yeah, let me know what you guys picked up here before I bounce out of here. But like I said, I have a couple things in my cart. I will probably pull the trigger tonight. I don't know if this sale ends like today or tomorrow, but I may grab a couple things. I'm really still contemplating on that bundle for Creeps. Man, if I didn't love Creeps so much and I didn't really kind of want that figure, I probably wouldn't do it. Mm. What is it? 80 bucks. So you figure that's like 40 a piece. Then I get that other crap, which I guess I could try to sell. I don't know. What? Did you just say what is Run? Bro. Run is a 90s movie with Patrick Dempsey that is so badass and it's still stuck on freaking VHS. I think it does have a laserdisc though, but I've been hoping someone would put that thing out big time. It's like one of my most anticipated like wish list items out there right now. So yeah, it's really cool. It's action. It's an action movie from the 90s. It's very cool. You should definitely hunt it down. It's on Tubi, or at least it used to be. I don't know if it still is. I did a whole retrospective on it with my buddy. At the time, he was called Slasher Disc. He's now on Instagram as Video Interiors. If you guys want to follow him, he's a great dude. He's got a cool channel, a cool page. He doesn't have a YouTube channel. He's got a cool page. And him and I did a retrospective on Run. Like, it's almost kind of embarrassing for me to even watch it because this was like within the first year that I was doing YouTube. So going back and watching some of those videos where I was still trying to figure things out live and my backdrop and my mic and my camera and my lighting. Sometimes I don't like going back and watching them, but we did do a retrospective on Run, which is really cool. I'm sure it's probably on YouTube, Jackson. I think you guys should definitely check it out. And get on the bandwagon to try to get this thing released because this is a fun movie. It's got a real cool poster art as well. The VHS tape looks killer. It's like black and pink. It's a cool movie for real. And I talk a little bit about some of my favorite, physical media upgrades or what I want upgraded in my wish list. I should do another video about that. That'd be a fun one to do live because we're getting so many like of these items that I'm like, finally, like these are the releases I like. Like I'm going to be talking about my Rumpelstiltskin stuff coming up. So between that and Iced and, we're starting to see some of these movies that have just been lost for so long finally get their long overdue. And I mean, Rumpelstiltskin has gotten so much love over this release than that movie has gotten since its release. So when companies give these movies the time of day and put a lot into them and get the physical media community excited, it gives these movies a whole new life. And that's what I really appreciate about, physical media and these companies, these boutique labels that are giving these smaller movies such a large treatment because it really does breathe new life into these movies that people just didn't talk about for so long. I guarantee that people that are singing the praises for Rumpelstiltskin right now had probably never seen it before because that wasn't a movie that was readily available. Like I said, I had the DVD from Artisan or Trimark, whoever the hell did it back then, and I sold it for like $100 a couple of years ago with the hopes that we were going to get this. And it was from TerraVision because they had put out like the cassette tape or whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, there's hope there. So I sold it because I could, and it sold for good money. And I just unfortunately waited a couple of years before it came out finally. But, it was a little scary. It was out of my collection for a long time. But to see the resurgence of how many people are loving this right now is super cool because it is a fun, bonkers movie that I feel like never got its due because of things like Leprechaun and all that stuff. So I love that they are doing this with some of these like underrated movies. And I should probably do another video talking about some of these movies that nobody ever talked about that once they were released on physical media on a really pristine edition, that all of a sudden established a lot more love. And I have a bunch of different, times that I think that's happened. And I really excited about that. You guys are killing me, Magic Guys. You want me to buy that? I want that Saw set, but I don't. So the fact that it's 50% off, like, a part of me wants to jump on it. Now, I don't need it. Like, I've got the 4K of Texas Chainsaw Massacre twice. I got the Steelbook and I got the second sight. The chainsaw is garbage, so I don't need the chainsaw. It looks like it's like ass. The VHS is what I want. I want the VHS tape in there. And I love Texas Chainsaw. So Texas Chainsaw is one of those franchises that I collect everything. Like, I just want everything. I have the damn Black Maria set. I've got the steel books. I got all these fancy sets. I got the meat pack set. Like, I just love Texas Chainsaw and collecting their editions. So I do want this set, but I agree with LA Jewel. If this thing can get to $100, I will buy it. 150, still a little steep for me. If I didn't own the movie on 4K, I'd spend it. But like I said, I own it in great editions. That second sight edition, like, you can't do better. I will buy it if it gets to $100, for sure. And I think it will. And I feel so bad for the people who spent $300 on it. And that was literally like 6 months ago. If that. I'm saying this was like 3 months ago. So you figure, what a slap in the face to putting this thing out for $300, thinking that everybody was going to buy it. Nobody bought it, but the select few who did, and they bring it down to 150 3 months later. That's brutal. That's brutal. Oh, I love Deadly Friend. Hell yeah, man. Love Deadly Friend. Hell yeah. Run. It's cool, guys. It's 90s action. It's fun. It's cool to see Dempsey in a role like that. I love Patrick Dempsey stuff around that time. Like, I love Can't Buy Me Love. I love Loverboy. Like, and then Run's kind of him trying to become an action star. And the same thing, like with Corey Haim, like in the 90s, they tried to push these younger actors to like get back into action movies and be like adult, like as they was transitioning into adults, to be a little more of like the heartthrob action stars. And we saw that with Corey Haim in the 90s, and we see that with Patrick Dempsey here. It didn't necessarily pan out, and we didn't see them in all these action movies, but the ones they did were fun. They're fun. I wish. I do have a carton of garlic signed by Max from the Lost Boys. I do have baby oil signed by Tim Capello. I do have a bottle of Beaujolais signed by the cast of Frankenhooker. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna get I think it's got one. No, go check. It might have a standard release already on the site. If not, it's going to. It'll definitely have one. Oh, remember that movie Nick of Time? Yes. It's 100%. Like, they were trying to get these younger dudes that were becoming adults into this role of being like these heartthrob action stars, when your Stallones and Schwarzeneggers and stuff were kind of phasing out or taking a different direction. They wanted to get these younger guys in there. I don't have that. Oh yeah, 100%. And Dempsey and Haim are so funny because like there's so many of those movies that they're lost, right? Like Can't Buy Me Love, can't get it. Can't buy it on Blu-ray. Can't buy it on 4K. Still stuck on DVD. Loverboy, you can't get it. And then every one of Haim's movies except for like Lost Boys, you can't get them on physical media. So it's wild. The Standard Trick or Treat is on Amazon, though, not scheduled on the site. It should be coming anytime. I did get a press release about it. So it should be almost here. Oh man, Prayer of the Roller Boys with Haim is like one of my favorites. That needs a release, 100%. That's probably what it is for most of these movies, for sure. Oh hell yeah, dude. We need a Dempsey set, Run, Loverboy, and Can't Buy Me Love. And then you need a Corey Haim action set where you get Fast Getaway 1 and 2, Dream Machine, Prayer of the Roller Boys, Demolition High, Demolition University. You can get Double O Kid. Like, there's so many. If you guys want to know a little bit more about the action side of Corey Haim and how they tried to get him into the action role, definitely check out a video we did probably like a month ago. We had an all-star cast. It was in December. And we talk about Corey Haim's 1990 career. And through the 90s, we talk about all of his films in the 90s, the movies he did, what we thought of them, what they were trying to do with him in general, how he was doing around those times. So definitely one to check out for sure. And Watchers was another one for sure. I want a Corey Haim collection. That's another video I did. I built a Corey Haim collection. You guys can check out as a dream box set. Roller Babies. I have the Blu-ray. It didn't look great, but yeah, I would definitely take an upgrade to that. If a storm happens, you are locked in a gym for a year, can only play one soundtrack. What do you choose? Man, this is a good one. Soundtrack. I love Fright Night soundtrack. I love Fright Night soundtrack. I love the Lost Boys soundtrack. I love Rad soundtrack. I love the Teen Wolf soundtrack. Man, the soundtrack I would listen to. You know what's funny? I will probably say I would listen to the Black Roses soundtrack over and over again. So let's say that one. Yeah, Dream Little Dream, more of a film movie, but yeah, for sure. That one's still available. The Mortal Kombat soundtrack was sick too. But yeah, guys, check out a lot of those videos. If you just go on my YouTube, make sure you subscribe now. And just type in Corey Haim, you'll get all different Haim videos about, his 80s stuff, a 90s retrospective, the Corey Haim collection set that I talk about. You're going to find that on there if you're into that kind of stuff. But guys, blown away. Yeah, for sure. That's a saucy movie. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I've been on here a little over an hour. Don't want to be on here long, but you guys, thank you for coming on. We've had a great crowd. You guys have been so active. I haven't even been able to check all the messages yet. I missed a couple super chats, so I'm glad you guys let me know. Let me know in the comments below. Anybody who's watching it now or hasn't pressed that buy button yet, or they did do this sale, let me know in the comments down below. What did you buy on that sale? And did you end up getting Night of the Creeps too? Because I really am still on the fence if I want to jump on that. I wish it was on sale, but I don't want to miss the figure, but I don't need the figure. I don't know. Help me out, guys, in the comments. Let me know. And like I said, I've got a video today I just dropped. I do a review with my brother for The Monkey. It's spoiler-free. That movie comes out next week. And we just let you know our thoughts. We discuss it. We don't really give much away. We just kind of talk about our thoughts going in, what we thought of the movie, and if we think you guys should check it out. Go check that one out if you haven't. And like I said, always videos popping. I got one coming out this week on the best TV horror movie of all time. I have one this week coming out about monkey horror movies. So all movies that are horror that have monkeys in them to get you guys ready to go see The Monkey on Friday. That's going to be dropping this week as well. Guys, this is Garrett at Born to be Rad. And like always, stay